What's up everyone, Spoddse here. We're back with a little more Spire 2, and we're gonna keep working on trying to ascend with a silent. Now, I started this off video. I believe last time we just played through Ironclad, Silent, and Necrobinder on Ascension 0, but I played a little bit off camera. Thought I'd get a little bit more familiar with the game, and so we're on Ascension 7 and just trying to climb. So far the Ascensions we have are Swarming Elites, Wary Traveler, Poverty, Tight Belt, Ascender's Bane, Gloom, and Scarcity. I'm not too excited about playing Scarcity because I feel like rare and upgraded cards tend to be most of my build, but hopefully we can still climb up at least one Ascension today. Okay, Golden Pearl's good, Precise is also good. Let's see what's in my shop. Or in my map. I'm thinking about this path here. Get this early shop after taking that gold. Go take this rest site, and then maybe this rest site into either a double elite, or I could bypass that. Take on another rest site before pathing into one more elite. So we have a bit of a pivot point here to see if I'm feeling strong enough to take on two elites. That or I could just remove a card. But I think the gold is a little bit more useful here. These guys I think are one of the harder early pool fights. Let's try to kill you and then block. But yeah, I always think that these guys are a bit tough for being part of the, what I imagine is the easy pool. I can full block here. I'm finding that I'm getting a lot more success by just full blocking anytime I can. $11 damage, I can full block again, and then strike. Compared to Spire 1, where I was sort of having to give up a little bit of damage. Or a little bit of, yeah, give up a little bit of health to try to kill stuff. I like a backflip here, or an early slice. Silent lacks DPS early because of how defensive her starting deck is, so I think a slice here is best. That's a lot of gold. And we're coming up on this shop here, so I think a lot of gold is better here. And then I'm definitely probably going to potentially pivot. No. Yeah, I think this current path is fun. Let's check out the shop. Hopefully we can heal ourselves somehow. Meal ticket's interesting. Orrery is really good early. And then Bolas is some nice extra damage. Shuriken would be really nice, however, considering I'm playing Silent. I could pick up the Shuriken, Blade Dance, and then maybe the Backstab if I have money. I can't tell. I don't think I can do math well. Let's pick up the Shuriken. And then I do actually really like that Blade Dance. Or that Backstab here. That helps us get off Shuriken early on. I'll take a calculated gamble here, I think. This guy also shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully I can draw into Survivor. Perfect. And then this guy just dies. Nice to see. We get a Dexterity Potion, and then we can get a Dash is good. A Flick Flack is always nice to see as well. Especially now that we have a little bit more discard with Calculated Gamble. And then if we upgrade that, that'll retain as well. I'll take a Flick Flack. And then, now that I have that, I think I do want to upgrade this Calculated Gamble to retain. Oh, this is perfect. Let's... I do want to see if I could just kill one of them here. Probably just you here. And then... Oh, you know what? I screwed that up. Pretty badly. But these guys aren't an elite or anything, so they should be fine. I think I'm better off discarding a strike rather than getting rid of that Ascender's Bane. Ooh, and this guy, that Frail is hurting me quite a bit. Let's see. I like the prepared here. I'm finding that taking low elites and then just taking that time to set up a stronger deck, Act 1, tends to be very good for the Silent. Pretty easy fight. I love Assassinate, that works super well with Backstab as well. And then I might just upgrade the Assassinate for the extra turn of Vulnerable. Gremlin Horn is incredible here. Those multi-enemy fights tend to be pretty tough for Silent. But now, I can just simply... Let's see how much damage I'm doing. I might be able to kill this guy this turn. And then the Fuzzy Worm Crawler should be an easy enough fight. I will actually do this, just so I can get another strike off. And then he's dealing 11 damage. But we should be able to kill him next turn without taking any damage here. Untouchable is nice, now that we have a little bit of discard in our deck. And these guys, the Flick Flack should do pretty well into them. I would like to kill... Honestly, I could kill... I think I could kill 2 of them here. Though blocking is probably for the best. If I do this, and then this and that... Oh yeah, I have Gremlin Horn as well. So... this should be pretty easy. A backflip could be nice, but I think I have enough cards that I'd like to start trying to upgrade before I pick up more. Though the backflip is good. Let's see if we could upgrade some damage, though. Alrighty though, we have a very strong turn 1, so hallway fights aren't much of an issue. It's just long bosses after that Assassinate wears off that tend to be more difficult. I'll go ahead and see what I can do. A Dagger Throw might be really nice. And then... I'm thinking a Block Potion might be more useful than the Dexterity Potion, but for a longer fight... Well, yeah. The Dexterity is not going to be too useful for the big burst of damage. But if I'm blocking more than 6 times in a combat, this ends up being better. I think I could skip safely. Take on this one elite, and then probably rest. This guy should be easy enough for our deck, considering we have a fair bit of burst damage to start out with. Let's go in order of our weakest to strongest attacks here. Oh yeah, and he's already at 46 health. We should be able to kill him shortly. Oh yeah, and he already dies this turn. We get Bronze Scales, which is awesome to see. The Reflex here is really good. We have a good amount of discard. Upgrading a Prepared is probably enough here. I think with Blessing of the Forge, I should be able to live here. Though I'm not sure if this is being too greedy. I think the upgraded Prepared is good enough, because that'll cycle through my deck pretty quick. Oh, right, I forget the Vantum has Slippery on him. This isn't that good. Let's pop a Blessing of the Forge here. And then just full block here. He's about to lose the rest of his Slippery, which is good. I will use a backflip here, and then try to take care of that Slippery. I should have pumped this Dexterity Potion earlier, save a little bit of health, but he's going to chunk me for a good amount of damage this next turn. 27 damage. That's okay, actually. I should be able to pop a Defend, and then a Calculated Gamble. And then neutralizing him should do the trick. Cool. I think I'll be able to kill him shortly. It's a shame I cycled that Ascender's Bane back into my deck, but hopefully I'll be able to kill him in these next few turns. Let's discard the Reflex here so I can double strike him. And we have a good amount of strength because of Shuriken, so that scales pretty well, which should allow me to kill him before his next turn. That, or I try to just survive. He should do like 30 damage here. 29. Okay, so I'm perfectly safe. Oh yeah, I only take 1 damage here. This isn't too bad. Alright, nice fight. Get 75 gold, an attack potion, and a rare card. Tracking's interesting, but I don't have a lot of sources of weak. Tools of the Trade is always really good. Especially when you upgrade it to cost 0. I don't have any poison, so Accelerant's out of the picture. Yeah, I have no sources of weak. So I think Tools of the Trade is best here. And then we get this guy, I love this guy. And then we're fighting Insatiable, who I think is one of the easier bosses. The map is looking pretty good too. I like pathing to an early shop. And then there aren't a whole lot of rest sites other than in this left path, so I might just commit to full resting this act. I do have a fair amount of cards I want upgraded as well. Like the Tools of the Trade, the Neutralize, and I need a little bit more draw. We'll see. If this guy offers the upgrades, though. Tez Katara, thank you. All strikes cost 0 and gain it. Ooh, that's also very good. I think I'll take Nutritious Soup. I have a lot of strikes that I haven't been able to remove. So that's not too bad. Having them cost 0. I don't plan on doing a lot of removals. So having all of those cost 0 is pretty good. I have a good amount of draw as well, playing Silent. So I'm not too worried about them cluttering my draw. I think I just want to kill you first. And then this other guy should be easy enough to beat. Oh, I have lethal here. Expertise is interesting. Expertise might be good now that I have so many 0-cost cards. I think I will take an Expertise. I've been avoiding Expertise my last couple of runs. Ooh, Vulnerable. More Vulnerable is always nice to have as Silent. You don't see that often. I'll take Squash. Lantern might work really well with Ring of the Snake. Or Removal. Strikes and Fens gain Ethereal is also good. Yeah, that might be nice. Just so my defense will go away, really. I think that's the best I can do here. Take on another combat. Oh, I hate this guy. But we do have a pretty strong deck, so hopefully he won't pose too much of a challenge. Pop the expertise, and then we can strike you again, and then pop a survivor on the untouchable to fully block, and then end my turn. We exhaust some of those defense, which is nice as well, and then these strikes just kill him. Up my sleeve is interesting, especially with Shuriken here. I'll upgrade Tools of the Trade. That or Squash for the extra turn of Vulnerable. I think Tools of the Trade is the best upgrade here. Though, to be fair, I'm not all that energy hungry. More draw could be good, or just more block. Though I think I'm blocking okay. Upgrading Backstab wouldn't be a bad play either. I think I'll upgrade Squash. And then commit to this left path. Tools of the Trade, Reflex, a lot of good things to upgrade here. I could always pivot to this right side and take on an elite though. I do have an attack potion, which should help. The only scary thing is that it commits me to fighting another elite, which I think I'm okay with. I do like the rare car rewards that they give. Okay, and we get Infested Prism, who's not too bad of a fight. I say as he chunks me for 3 health on the very first turn. I will say, he does do a pretty scary amount of damage. Though these zero-cost strikes are doing a ton of damage for me. .45 health. We should be able to kill him shortly. Oh, this is working very well. Cool. We get an Explosive Ampoule and Bellows. Bellows is super good on Silent because of Ring of the Snake as well. And I'm really glad that I didn't upgrade my Backstab now. I think I'll skip here. Another Expertise might be interesting, but it's not good to draw 2 of them together. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Honestly, upgrading a Reflex might be really good. Though if I'm popping a Reflex, that's never really a bad turn. A Neutralize upgrade could be nice as well. Or Tools of the Trade. I think I need more draw rather than more energy. So Tools, upgrading the Reflex I think is the best play. We get Artivore, which is not all that useful. I don't think I'm ever going to proc that. And I could commit myself to 2 more elites here on the left. But I think that might just kill me. I think going up here and then taking just 1 elite is probably for the best. This guy's a really easy fight for me. He has no real gimmicks other than his thorns. And I beat him pretty easily. It is a shame we can't pop the up my sleeve, but that doesn't work very well against his thorns anyways. I do think I do need to dagger throw the Reflex just so I could draw some block. And this isn't looking great for me. Okay. 17 damage, or I could kill him and take 15. Or just take 10. I think that's the best. A regen potion is nice. That's exactly what I wanted. Skip these. None of these are that interesting. And I think I'll take... Ooh, room full of cheese. I would love to see an acrobatics in my deck. And then maybe another prepared. Attack, skill, or power. Sharp 2 would work really well on... Not a whole lot. Having tools to trade draw 2, though, might be nice. Let's go ahead and pop the regen potion now. I can force this fight to take a while. I'll let him slumber for a little longer. Just so I can get rid of this Ascender's Vein and some of my defense. And then I think this is a good turn to wake him up. Just because I have so much stuff to play. The sheer volume of zero-cost attacks that I have is pretty nice. I think I'll pop this. I still have acrobatics to proc the untouchable. Or prepared. I don't want to kill him this turn. I want to regen a little bit more. But it would be nice to get him low. I say as I nearly kill him again. I have a calculated gamble, so I'm pretty confident I won't kill him on accident. We can full block again here, get the 1 extra health back, and then kill him next turn. And another assassinate is really funny. I'm not sure if it's good, but it is funny. You know, that being upgraded is actually a ton of damage turn 1. Enough to take out a good amount of elites. Especially if we can get this... Well, let's see. I want to assassinate you. I'm not sure if splitting my damage is necessary here. I think I have enough burst damage to take them all out. I think I can get away with discarding the dagger throw, but I'm not sure about it. Let's just kill this guy here. And then I did just remember that I have Gremlin Horn here, so this should be a pretty easy fight. So long as I can kill him next turn. The double upgrade on Assassinate is pretty strong. And these zero-cost strikes are doing incredible work for me. Strawberry is nice. And then... I'm not sure if I want any of these. I think I'll skip. I don't think I need to rest here. I think I should be able to take care of this guy pretty easily. He's going to be vulnerable for most of the fight. Let's upgrade... probably just Tools of the Trade. Free draw is always nice. Cool. Let's just double assassinate him. And I think I'd like to keep a defend. The upgraded defense at the very least. So I'll play those. The other defense I'm fine to exhaust. And that Swift we added on that really came in handy right here. And look at that, more vulnerable. I'm not sure if I want to play in acrobatics. Not a whole lot we could draw into. We could draw into the untouchable, but that's pretty unlikely. I think just popping a survivor and a defend is best here. Discard one frantic escape. We'll play one. Pop the prepared. That's nice. We can use expertise now. Strike him. I think I want to... No, there's not a whole lot I can do here, actually. Backflip into taking a whole bunch of damage. He's going to buff up, so there's an opportunity to deal a good chunk of damage. And just having a crazy good draw engine works really well with having all those zero-cost strikes in my deck. Can't draw into any, though. So I'll just play a Frantic Escape, and then hopefully kill him next turn. Next turn or the turn after. We have a very good chance to draw into Untouchable. Or actually guaranteed. So I think I will simply... Well, actually I have a lot of strength, and he's vulnerable. I'm not sure if Up My Sleeve will kill him here. It might, if we draw into anything good. There we go. Good fight. And we can draw a card. Once again, I don't think any of these are that good. Murder costs so much. It's good scaling, but we have good scaling with Shuriken already. It might be good with how fast our deck cycles. I mean, it does scale well, but it's pretty much a curse if we don't get it to work. And it's pretty upgrade hungry. Our deck does still want some upgrades on things like Prepared, Acrobatics, and Expertise. But it does... If we get those upgrades off, if we can get 4 upgrades next act, then this is a pretty much guaranteed win. It solves our low damage issue, because we don't have great damage because most of our damage is really coming from these strikes. So I think I'll take the murder, and then just hopefully path into a bunch of rest sites. We could path into 3 rest sites, and then a good amount of events. 1 elite. Yeah, I think I'm taking this left path. And then we're fighting Doormaker, who is pretty good for me. Fiddle is awful. Preserved Fog is fine. Yeah, Preserved Fog is perfectly fine for me. 1 unplayable, innate curse. That's okay, we have Ring of the Snake. We could get rid of... what? All of our defense, maybe? Ooh, actually. Oliver defends, and then a slice. I think 4 defends and a slice. Because we have decent block even without defense, I think. This might be a really bad idea, though. Let's see. I think that's the best. Flick Flack, maybe. I might remove Flick Flack. I think this is for the best. Sure. My defense already had Ethereal, so this is sort of a wasted purchase. But I think I will just go up this way, and then up this single path. It really sucks seeing Vaku in Act 3. He's definitely the worst ancient by far. Oh, that was quite easy. Yeah. We're pretty strong. We killed them turn 1. Pinpoint might be good. That's good damage source. But I don't think we need that. Oh, this guy's also super easy from here. My deck's super front-loaded with damage. Yeah, we're pretty much killing this Devoted Sculptor turn 1. Just need to draw into a couple of things. Murder already does so much damage, actually. Wow. Yeah, Murder's already dealing 43. Good stuff. I don't think I want any of these. I don't need to retain anything. My deck cycles fast enough to where I'm getting my cards whenever I want them. I think I kill the Punch Construct every time here. I'm not sure if that's the right play, but I know that's what I choose to do every time. And it doesn't seem to be working that poorly for me. Cubexies are going to do a decent amount of damage if I can't kill them. Hopefully I can kill them pretty soon. That, or I can always just calculate a gamble here. Pop this into that. And I should have just discarded the Murder. I'm never playing that. That's fine. I can kill you. Neutralize into Squash. And then end my turn. We're pretty strong, we just don't have a good block engine yet. Which is a little scary against Doorman, because Doorman does quite a bit of damage. None of those are that useful. Let's see here. Rolling Boulder might be nice. No good block solutions here. Sparkling Rouge would have been really nice, but I'm a little broke. Am I coming into any more shops this act? No, I'm not. I could remove something. I could remove another Defend. I could remove a Dagger Throw. I'm not sure if I'm using Dagger Throw as much. I think I will remove Dagger Throw. I don't know if that's a horrible idea or not, though. Is this the worst play ever in Slay the Spire history? It might be. But that damage is so little compared to the 0-cost strikes that I'm spamming, to where it's pretty much just a 1-cost prepared, so it's not very good. I could always take Lee's Waffle and just heal up a little bit. Not the most useful, but there's not a whole lot of stuff that's useful. It's really just, it really comes down to whether or not taking Lee's Waffle is better here than a removal. And I think it is. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh. Random Relic, but clumsy? That's okay. We get Stonecracker, which is awesome. Potion Courier. Give me a uncommon potion. That's better than the Stable Serum. Honestly, the more I can just fast-track my way to the boss, the better. I have a decent attacks, or decent potions. And a Vajra is amazing. We can go ahead and upgrade a little more now. Probably upgrade the Acrobatics. That's been pretty upgrade-hungry this whole fight. Or this whole playthrough. Double Assassinate looks good here. It's a little insane that I'm actually able to play everything I have here. And only take 2 damage. Very solid turn 1. I think I can calculate Gamble here. Pop an Acrobatics on the Flick Flack. Neutralize him. Backflip maybe. And then spam some Prepareds until I hopefully run into my Untouchable. Let's get rid of the Clumsy, and then a... I don't think I'm playing this Squash here. Actually, can I kill him here? I think so. That's already 21. Nice, I have lethal. Cool. Turn 2 lethal is always nice. Radiant Tincture might be good. Might be better than the attack potion. Expose might be nice. Blur could be interesting. I have no good generation of block, which is still scaring me. So I might actually end up upgrading something like Untouchable or Backflip. That's 3 more block, that's 3 more block. They're both good. That or a Neutralize upgrade to maintain weak. That's probably better later on. And then, yeah, this guy is a little scary for me. Pop that. I could Calculated Gamble into the Untouchable, hopefully. But I do want to get rid of this Clumsy. And I think I'm still dealing a decent amount of... No, I get the proc Flick Flack if I Calculate Gamble here. I don't get any discard, though, for Untouchable, which is sad. But I do get to weaken him at the very least. And only take 8 damage. But yeah, my deck definitely is definitely lacking in block. Let's just pop a Squash on him, Strike, and Neutralize. We deal so much damage though. So it's really just bosses and these guys that are threatening. We could just murder him. Fortifier is nice to see. Meat on the bone is whatever. I don't think I need a Fortifier. Though it might be better than Potion of Binding. I already have Vulnerable, and I have good weak. Tripling block is probably the best. Let's see. I could just pick a fight and then heal up. What do I get? Intimidating Helmet. Ooh, that's so good. Oh my god, Intimidating Helmet is really good here. Because it procs anytime I pop a Reflex and Murder and Untouchable. Murder not so much. I'm never playing that. But Reflex and Untouchable, it should still work on them. I think Silent might be the best character for this. Cool. Let's go ahead and heal up before fighting the Doorman. Upgrades 2 strikes and a backflip, was that? Should be easy enough regardless. Let's double assassinate here. Taking a lot of damage here. Oh my god. Okay, we could play Untouchable. I'm actually just going to go ahead and pop the Tincture here so I can pop up my sleeve early. And then reduce its cost as well as get some block here. I should be able to kill him here. Pop Tools of the Trade as well. Strike. Prepared. Double pop. Pop this and this. And I think we kill him here. Let's strike him, pop an Acrobatics to pop this Defend out of the way, and then taking him out here should bring out Doorman, who we could Squash, Neutralize, and maybe Murder. I think we could do a little bit more draw first. 21 damage or 51 damage. I think I just settle for this 51 damage, right? $23 damage now. How do we block this? I don't think we do. We can use a Murder. Block for 4. But he's not all that strong. And he's going to do a little bit of damage and then run away. Not too scared of that. We get Untouchable off, as well as a Defend. Pop the prepared. Pop a backflip. Double strike, and then pop my expertise before hitting him with probably another up my sleeve, really. Doormaker does a tiny bit of damage before retreating into the door. Let's go ahead and discard the Folly. Definitely neutralize him here. I totally screwed up there, by the way. I might straight up just pop the Fortify here, just so I don't take too much damage. We should be able to kill here. Nice. Now we can double strike and hopefully draw into Murder and just finish him off. We can pop the Flick Flack. Neutralize. Expertise. Strike him and squash him. Good fight. Cool. That was Ascension 7 on Silent. Very nice. Very clean Act 3. I think the only issue was Vaku was interesting. I had no reliable block plan, so I kind of gambled on being able to kill him fast enough. Works out anyways, though. Silent's very strong in Slay the Spire 2. Knowing Wretch, be gone! Proceed. Dealt 2,000 damage to the Architect. I think that's the most damage I've ever seen. For me, at least. But it wasn't enough. Dealt a total of 20,000 damage, and he still stands despite taking 40 billion damage. Ascension 8 unlocked. Nice. And we do unlock another epic. But I think that's going to be all for today. I think I'm done playing for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one after we read this new epic. Chapter 3, Cultists. Ha-ka-ka! Such a humiliating defeat. Their places of worship and sacrifices desecrated over and over again by ruinous invaders. Has Mazalith forsaken us? Food within the Spire has become scarce as the bug population surges. The flock escaped to the lower rungs of the Spire and scraped by on seaweed and sewer critters. Ooh, new event, Trash Heap. Interesting. Hopefully I can see that later. For now, though, I'm going to probably finish up my Silent Ascensions in the next video. Or next 3 videos, maybe, in 8, 9, and 10. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.